Hello everyone, welcome to Tani Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on that notification button so that you will be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please note the regretful comment. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
So, for Babafalana that we thought was on the side of the masses for 2-3 decades now. Now something that happened. The next thing is to go for VDM. If he wanted to be just, if he wanted to stand and make his name clean, clean, the thing he was supposed to do was to call for investigation into that case. Not to be saying he's suing VDM for damages. He's suing VDM for this. He's suing the VDM. Also VDM. Àwọn ọmọ inú ẹ̀ bọ́ta. Wọ́n láwọn fẹ́ sue VDM. Kí ló dé? Yeah, we know you are lawyers. Ṣé lawyer tí yín kọ́ ní kẹ́ máa fi intimidate yín ni? Your lawyer wọ́n ní kẹ́ máa fi intimidate, especially in a corruption case where there is corruption, 15 million exchanging hands. According to the voice note we had, there is 15 million exchange hand from Bobrisky. Bobrisky in Wabushe, that was the money Bobrisky was looking for. Toro Fidodo money. And he needed legal advice. He said they asked him to plead for pardon so they can drop some charges. And EFC said, okay, if you have to drop charges, go and bring 15 million. After that one, he still went to bribe prison officials, correction officers. At the end of the day, this is the story that Nigerian prison officials is giving us. That he was only given privilege, but he spent the 6 months in jail. Talenton, who are you guys deceiving? He only spent 6 months in jail, but he was only given privilege, but he spent the 6 months. Kill a fun privilege fun. Show your core privilege. Shiboni, iru sentence. There is supposed to be a certain sentence. But of course, we all know, even Bobrisky's case, if we want to be fair, I feel to there is more that you guys are not telling us. Because he has not mentioned name, but VDM knows. He said he still has some voice notes till we release. Who are his godfathers? Who are the people giving money to your coffee to Luche? Because it has to be people. It's only people stealing money. To corrupt. Tisha more that will be sponsoring that boy's life. We see the way he flaunts money. We see the way he throws money. We see the way he will boast of this, even though some of them are lies too. But we see the way he spends. Is not a good example to our youth in that country. Nobody is talking about his choice to his sexual orientation. No, I've gone past that. I live in a country where I know what that means. And it's not a sin if he decides to be like that. But is it allowed in Nigeria? Is it allowed under the constitution of Nigeria for a man to dress as a woman? Tebati accept jẹ́ kí Naija mọ̀. Lè máa parọ́ tàn wá. Kẹ́ máa ba yé àwọn younger ones jẹ́. There are many of his type that are rising up now because they saw the kind of life, the kind of money he's exposed to. Láì ṣiṣẹ́. Apart from your content creation tó ń ṣe his content on social media, let's take that money out of the money he's making. He's been spending money before content take over. He's been flaunting money. Big money. Having lavish party. Who is funding him? Where is the person that is funding him getting the money from? It's only in Nigeria people spend money anyhow and nobody will investigate them. Baba Falana, these are the things to yeke jafun. Because we thought you stand on the path of justice. These are the things you're supposed to say, At this stage, you are standing with VDM, they should investigate the case. Instead, you are the one coming for VDM to shut VDM up. Mo máa wá voice note àbúrò yín yẹn jáde torí I can remember I recorded that. Àbúrò yín wá pè mí, I should speak for you. I should redeem. Èmi kọ́ ni máa redeem image yín because I don't know you. I only know what you put, what we are reading about you on social media and your latest escapade látorí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad torí case yìí náà. At least the recent ones, Tamu. Controversial. That does not have kini till now. Mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Táyé àwọn ọmọ tí yín bá ti bàjẹ́, má jẹ́ kán ba yé àwọn ọmọ yòókù jẹ́. Because the people that are giving that boy money tó fi lọ ń ṣe ìdí tó ń ṣọyàn tó wá ń fi owó pé okay to escape poverty this is what you can do. Nobody is telling him pé nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀fà ó ju èje lọ. Nobody is telling him pé in another 10-20 years time you will look at yourself and you will weep. Because by then the repercussion of what you are doing to rò pé òun ṣe ayé will dawn on you. Tí di bá dé bàjẹ́ tó nídìí ló ń dà. Òun ló dáfá fún a particular popular actress tó di recluse lẹ́nìí tí ó lè gbójú jáde mọ́. Nǹkan tó ń bá fínra is there. Ó ti ṣe ayé ṣe when she was young. Ó rí owó yẹn. Àwọn politician kówó fún. Talk of the town. A-list actress. Carry them go where they don't know. Carry them go lọ jẹ gbogbo ayé. At the end of the day, Aboti Faboba. And this is why I tell parents, this is not about going to church. It's not about going to mosque. It's about you parents doing due diligence. We are at the time to get wípé you cannot afford to say because you are spending money and that's enough to take care of your children. They need your bonding, they need your presence, they need everything about you to guide them. They need love. If you look at children who are turning this way, dysfunctional home, nǹkan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn while they were young. Òun ló máa ń fà. They don't just wake up and say, I want to do this. No. Probably there are some people who think it's a hormonal thing. They are not the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones kì hormone. We saw Bobrisky when he was young. He wanted to escape poverty. And that was why he went into what he's doing. Because he felt that is the only way he can make money. He's not ready to work. He's not ready to hustle. He doesn't want small money. He's not contented. He doesn't know that life is step by step. The people that made him are the ones that are going to destroy him. Níbi tó dé kì í ṣe pé. Because ó ti bá èṣù jẹun pẹ̀lú ṣíbí kékeré. Ẹni bá fẹ́ béṣù jẹun máa lo ṣíbí tó gùn ni. You'll be far. But he has gone so close. They will not let him. Because ọmọ pàṣírí àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ bọ́tà. They know his mouth runs. So he himself is the one causing his own downfall by himself now. So let me say that is his own price he will pay for the kind of life. Like I always say, the life we choose. We are the one that will live by the consequences. Nobody will help you to pay the price of whatever life you choose. You will pay for it, either good or bad. And for every decision, there is consequences. It could be a good one, it could be a bad one. Falana that we are looking up to. Falana that we put in high pedestal. Anything bá ṣẹlẹ̀ in Nigeria about injustice is Falana we will call. Where is Baba Falana? Where is Lawyer Falana? Where is Lawyer Falana? Ibi tí Lawyer Falana gbé wa dé ládé yìí. ibi tán bá wa dé, starting from the case of Mohbad, that every one of us saw the way everything played out. Is a boy in and controversial circumstances. Wọ́n gbé sínú mọ́tò. We saw everything. The father came out. Wípé his son was embalmed before he got there. The people that embalmed the boy, the people that bought small caskets, the people that were there 24 hours to the boy's spy, they are roaming the street free. Wọ́n tún bully àwọn èèyàn pé wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. And Falana, Baba Falana, you are involved in this case. It is a big shame on your name. It is a stain on your years of being a son, senior advocate of Nigeria. It's a big shame. They said you have been doing good. You have been helping people. There are so many cases you have been holding underground. You should have maintained that integrity. Who are the people involved in Mohbad case that made you to drop your cloth of integrity? Baba Falana, ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ bímọ. Force your money. Bí Mohbad ṣe rí lọ́wọ́ àwọn òbí ẹ̀. Àwọn yẹn lè má value ọmọ. But yín mọ̀ yí ọmọ. You are supposed to stand in that neutral place. Who are the people involved in Mohbad case? That you got involved and the case olójútùú. Rí ṣe, rí tó. The same inconclusive. When the government was to talk, government was telling us, the Lagos state government, they said they did toxicology in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania said they didn't bring any toxicology specimen to them. Ló bá tán. Government parọ́ fún wa. Government aláìlójútì. After that, wọ́n náà tún gbé òkú ọmọ yẹn. Wọ́n ní kò sí nǹkan kan tán lè rí lára ẹ̀wọ̀n. Of course, ó ti pẹ́ jù. Ó ti pẹ́. Bàbá ẹ̀ rí njọ́ ẹ̀ bàbá yẹn bú sẹ́kún pé òun ò dá ọmọ òun mọ̀ mọ́. Àlòkù ọmọ yẹn dé yìí wà ń bẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń lè sọ òótọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́ máa drill. Wọ́n ń rìn kiri ọ̀yàn fandani up till now. Baba Falana. Àwọn kankan wà téyàn ò kì í ṣe. Look at your years that you have put into your job. The sacrifices. The name you have built over time. Ẹ wá wo nǹkan kékeré, very small thing, tó ń yẹ̀yẹ́ yín. Ó ṣe tán àbúrò yín pé èmi ni máa rí dímù image yín. Ṣé mi mo bá yín bàjẹ́? Èmi ni mo bá image yẹn jẹ́. Tẹ́ni kémi bọ́ta kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ni kí n sọ? Mo ń béèrè when your sister call. Mi ní what does she want me to say? What do you want me to say? And just go out and say Falana is not like that. Just speak in his favor. Keki wa lọ bá VDM Jani. That's what you are trying to tell me. If you are looking at me, I don't know you. I don't know you. Ẹ pè mí ní true èèyàn kan. I dey ṣe three-way call. You may know me if you see me, but me, I don't know you. Because we didn't do video calls, it was regular call. Three-way call. Mo rẹ́rìn mo mi rí ibi tí mo wà ń jọ yẹn. Pé máa wo iṣẹ́ tòrútòrú tó fẹ́ rán mi. Kémi bọ́ta. After you said I should come out, I called you. Nígbà tí when your brother slammed VDM that is going to take him to court. Mo ní ẹ̀gbọ́n yín fẹ́ gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ sí court. You saw how you change your voice. Oh, me, Penny, to yourself, you are not a nice person. Instantly, your voice changed. It's in low, that voice of power. Any here, call your son. Call your shekine con. Money one match low man 500 million. Anyone they say, call apologize. Could they retract? To buy retracting call. Oh, he has deleted the video, but everybody already knows what was going on. And that boy still has a lot. Nkokun de gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe VDM. Tí nǹkan bá ṣe ọrùn yín ni. Nothing must happen to that boy. Nothing. is thriving where your brother failed as a son. Your brother is supposed to be the one to call the government. Shebi, he said he's always against the government. On the wariru nkan bayi. He's the one to go against the government and say, no, investigate this case to the roots. Investigate EFCC. If he wants to do it, he will raise a private investigator. Shebi lawyer no pera won, san ni won. If he's handling a case, there is a way he gets investigate. He does his investigation. Yes or no? Is there no way he gets his information when he wants to do a case and he wants to win the case? Of course there is. So what stops him raising up a private investigator to do his own private investigation lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn if his hands are clean? Why come for VDM? Why not support VDM to unravel the mystery if his hands are clean? The mystery and the lies of the correction officers. The lies of the correction officers that even came out and said, yes, so for real, they asked them they saw it on social media, but they never got letters to be suspended. So while we thought they were being suspended, they were still going to cost. They were still going to work. And we thought they were suspended. We thought they were suspended. One day lost courts. One lost bishe. One gba salary law. They were not suspended. They only lied to us. Show ye ki on babo dani ni beye. Is your brother supposed to be found in that kind of situation? Is he not supposed to say no on that kind of situation? Eba mi share video you koko won lara ni won ba to ba le kan won. It's unfortunate pé the other page yẹn ó wà in limbo for now. Big shame on you guys. You go to America. Can you alter the law? Can you manipulate the law? But America to why? You that ticket you will pay that ticket. Kí ló tẹ̀lé bẹ́gbọ̀n yín sọ̀rọ̀ wípé brother báwo ló ṣe find yín ibi case yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kó investigate bó tó case ti jáde tí voice note yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kó investigate bó ṣe jẹ́ mọ̀ kọ́kọ́ ń pè àbí. Why can't you call your brother and tell him, Shebi, you don't know anything about it? Or he knows. Ẹ wá ń tọ̀nra, ẹ ń tọ̀nra yín, ẹ wá fẹ́ rán èmi níṣẹ́ toru. Can you go out and help us to talk in favor of my brother? Pé kí ni o? So nobody should ever call me for that kind of nonsense. So, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Wọ́n bá tí mo ní tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn. Orúkọ rere ó sàn ju wúrà àti fàdákà lọ. Èló lẹ fẹ́ gbé fún mi tí mi ní ná? At the expense of my conscience. Not everybody you can buy their conscience. No. Kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló ní price. Tẹ́lẹ̀ fi ra wọn. Gbogbo èèyàn kan ló like owó pé tó bá ti dọ̀rọ̀ olówó dé o. They don't have conscience anymore. Why they yibiri? Without thinking of tomorrow, thinking of the name of their children and the legacy they're going to leave behind. Kí ni owó, orúkọ rere. Penkelemes. Adelabu Penkelemes. Peculiar mess or whatever they call it. His house in Ibadan that he built in those days as the richest man. The house is laying down. Is there lying fallow. Ó ti di aṣálẹ̀. It has become a deserted place. Go and look at it. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè gbé bẹ̀ mọ́. All the clothes he was wearing, tó fi ń gun ẹṣin, everything they brought it on social media. I was looking at it. Wọ́n dàbí àkísà. And those are clothes that were aṣọ gidi láyé ìgbà yẹn. So kí la máa ń jẹ tó ò ní tán? Aṣọ wo la fẹ́ wọ̀ tí ò ní ṣá? Orúkọ rere ni ò ń ṣá. Orúkọ rere nìkan ni ò kí ń ṣá. All the clothes, I saw the clothes. They said this is the one they lay on the horse when they want to ride horse. Mo ní eléyìí. Tó dàbí aṣọ nulẹ̀ yìí. All his agbádá àrán, velvet agbádá, very expensive. In those days, the house, I'm sure none of it, they were saying maybe government should turn it to museum. Muni museum call museum muni. Kilo one bet of us the museum. It's in the museum. I was even asking where are all his children? Onikaluku ti fon tagbe, ó ti lọ. Nobody can even recognize them. Boya mi abota to Koyin come and introduce one. Mo boyo won ni. Àwọn ọmọ Abíọ́lá, where are they today? Lẹ́yìn Kọ́lá tá ń gbórúkọ. Kọ́lá gun ò lẹ́nu bẹ̀ lọ títí mọ́. You say you built a name, Baba Falana, for decades. We thought you are a part of the masses. Every Nigeria was counting on you. Every Nigerian look up to you. Every Nigeria depend on you. That when it comes to justice, they can count on you. And you know what? Bani run kon bai. And you know Bani de pon pa ọmọ kékeré ní last year. Rojú tu ẹ. Rí nǹkan kan ṣe sí. Ẹ̀yin gan lẹ tí wọ́n sọ pé nǹkan wọn ní nǹkan tán máa sọ, tán máa ṣe. Àwọn ògo náà wà ní di ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn. Tí ò fi lójú tu. This is not a child of a rich man. It's not the rich against the poor. It's the poor against the poor. Kí ló dé tí Nigerian government orí tó? Tí wọn ò rí àṣírí yẹn jáde. If it's not deeper than what we are seeing. Till now, it's inconclusive. That is after giving different narration, ear infection, hand injury. It was today, yesterday when I was deleting videos, I deleted that hand. Ibi tó ti ní court kékeré báyìí, mo ṣe delete ní ìdájí. Very small cuts. Also support bled profusely when he was hitting the window. The car that he hit till now, we didn't see the car. The driver that drove him, nígbà tọ́rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀, kò sọ̀rọ̀. The nurse that you arrested has been released. In a normal society, if truly the nurse was involved, if like you told us, the injection they gave that boy was what pied him, the nurse supposed to face Kini. Where's the nurse? Baba Falana, Nigerians can never trust you again. The legacy you are supposed to leave for falls. Ti falls in Magbe, ta Magbe orúkọ yín lọ. Because àwọn ọmọ yín yòókù kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ wọ́n. Imi kín létí àwo. And if you stay in your years of labor, your years of integrity that we thought you have. Now, ẹ wo nǹkan tó wá ń yẹ̀yẹ́ yín. Ọmọ àtàpátá dìde lọ́lọ́run gbé dìde to expose and disgrace all of you. When God is ready, tí àsìkò bá tó anybody, lọ́lọ́run máa gbé dìde. Ìlú tá ló jókòó sí níbí as a black people, somebody did the work. And that's why we can say yes and claim ọmọ nílùú too today. So which name are you going to leave for falls? With all that is going on now, what are you going to leave for falls? What name are you leaving for him now? And trust Nigerians, internet never forgets. Internet never forgets. Internet never forgets. Anyway, as it is, yes, so people pay the price for us to be here, and that's why we are here. So if Baba Falz was wanted a better Nigeria, like he's been claiming for us, and we see somebody like VDM, is that boy not supposed to be giving every support to your confun? If not for the likes of Deji Adeyanju, níbo lọmọ yẹn ò bá wà, kò ní lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. If not for the likes of Deji Adeyanju, and àwọn Sowore don't stand by that boy, they won't be able to talk anymore. Because they actually feel laws. Look at the last time that you carried that boy. How many weeks? Just 2 weeks. You incarcerate him for just 2 weeks. He came out looking very lean, very ó dàbí ọmọ tó sọnù ni. And somebody said spend 6 months with you. Came out looking very fresh, looking very clean, very fat. And somebody spent just 2 weeks. And you think that boy will keep quiet? No. Injustice against one. It's against everyone. Because it can happen to anybody tomorrow. When VDM came out, this is the picture. And you know what for you, and you think that boy will keep quiet, right? Number. Two weeks, really? Not 1 month, oh. Not 2 months. Just to refresh your memory o Baba Falana àbáwọn family yín tó bá ń wò mí torí gbogbo yín náà sọ pé ń wo social media báyìí. One minute, oh. Let me look for the picture. Just 2 weeks. Nǹkan tó ṣe gan àmọ́ just because he tried to counter some people. Òun rèé. Weeks. Cherry, bí àlùmọ́njèrè. Just 2 weeks. Now let's look at Bobrisky, 6 months. Tó wà pẹ̀lú prison. I mean, see ọ̀dà wọn kìíní. Six months. Cherry. And you think that boy, the boy that's every DM, he might not be able to tell the public waiting a high see inside the prison when they carry him. If you know if you talk, waiting a high see. You now carry somebody and you let konkoto mashe according to him in that voice notes. He said I should play for pardon. CC asked me for 15 million so they can drop money laundering charges against me. And prison correction officers, they were supposed to do their job. They are the one carrying him inside their official truck, up and down, so they can take him to where will be convenient. In Nigeria. No wonder. And we say, which time this country want to be better? How can the country be better with this kind of people? Japa is the solution to Barayi. How can it be better in a country where the poor, nobody can stand for them, nobody can fight for them? In a country where once you have money, so say me. In a country where once you have connection, Godfather, Godmother, hello, my Godfather, see what is going on, no? And Godfather, up till now, Godfather will pick up. Hello, Godfather Bobrisky, Godfather, kó máa pe àwọn tó wà ní top. So it shows you pé olórí burúkú ni gbogbo yín tẹ́ wà ní top yẹn yín lẹ́ ń bá yín Nàìjíríà jẹ́. Wọ́n tó bá yẹ pé irú yín náà ń bá pẹ̀lú Bobrisky. Àwa ní Nàìjíríà ò dáa. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ dáa? Àbó ti dáa ni. Ẹni orí yóò dilé. I have to go, guys. It's so unfortunate. The country we find ourselves. We are looking at what is going on. And as it is, it was supposed to go to the House of Rep today. Bobrisky. Ló fẹ́ sá lọ yẹn kan tó ọwọ́ tó bà. Ọwọ́ ti bà. And I'm sure ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá sá lọ àṣírí àwọn òbù òun náà ṣe gbé. Now as it is that he has been arrested, let us see how it be unfolding. Àwọn Godfather Adófòrò àwọn eléri ibú ẹ wá mú àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ torí ebi ń pa wọ́n ẹ máa dó wọn ní fùrọ̀ kò ní yẹ gbogbo yín ẹ báyé wọn jẹ́ ṣọ́ ń dóyàn fùrọ̀ káyé ẹnìyẹn da ṣé wọ́n ń dóyàn ní fùrọ̀ káyé ẹni náà da mọ́ ẹ wá mú àwọn ọmọ àtàpàtà dìde because you know poverty kò jẹ́ kọ́pọlọ wọn ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ ẹ wá mú wọn má bẹ́ ẹ ń dó wọn fùrọ̀ Godfather ẹ dẹ̀ gbàdúrà ṣé kàn ṣe irú ẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ tiyín báwo lẹ ṣe máa feel how will you feel for somebody to pick your own son because ẹ ń dorí fùrọ̀ ni kò sẹ́ni tó lè bẹ́ anybody sọ òun gan sọ á mú ìdí òfò tó lọ ṣe bó dẹ̀ ń wọ nǹkan sídìí ni bó dẹ̀ ṣèdí ni á máa gbọ̀n máa ní ó máa wọ ọmọ kọ́mọ yìí ẹ máa wọ kọ́mọ pẹ̀lú dídí òṣì kì í ṣe ta ló sọ pé yìí fi tiẹ̀ prison officials ẹ tún parọ́ you lied they were asking is Bobrisky a man or a woman you said you don't know whether he's a man or a woman ẹ rí pórí yín burú gan ẹni ẹ̀ lè mọ ẹ̀ mọ́ bí tẹ́ máa fi sí because it's neither here nor there ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ check bó bá jáàrin obìnrin ẹ lọ jù síbẹ̀ tó bá jóbìnrin then is ṣé law Nigeria fàyè gbàrú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn before you can even say that the law of the country it has to be in the constitution do we have it in the constitution of Nigeria that it is allowed that what Bobrisky is doing is allowed abẹ ti ṣe stylishly tá a mọ̀ ẹ ti approve stylishly tá a mọ̀ because bóyá majority yín lẹ̀ ń ṣe ẹ̀yin sísítà tó ní kémi lọ redeem image ṣé image falls ìtarí pẹ̀lú PDD la fẹ́ redeem àbẹ̀wò aṣáàrí pẹ̀lú PDD wọ́n bá fẹ́ ṣa gbogbo àwọn tí PDD bá tó mọ̀ rí ó yẹ kán ṣa falls náà mọ́ wọn. àwọn ọbàyé jẹ́ wọ́n bá gbogbo Nàìjíríà dé wọ́n bá jẹ́ tán ara orókun ara ọ̀rẹ́ ìdíyẹ gbogbo àlà ń sá kiri gbogbo àlọ́ affect every Nigeria lọ́rọ̀ Nigeria affect home and abroad it doesn't matter even if you don't live there as long as you're Nigerian you have family there àfi tá a bá ń tanra wa we are all affected by what is going on except we are deceiving ourselves no wonder Gistlover brought out a list bó tẹ pé rọ Gistlover pọ̀ àmọ́ ìtọ́jú òtọ́mọ́ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ but out of every rumor there is element of truth he brought out a list gbọ̀rọ̀gbọ̀rọ̀ both married and unmarried ọkùnrin tó ń já gègé ní Nàìjíríà. Does Nigerian constitution condone it? Does it accept it? That is the question. That you correction officers are saying you don't know where to put Bobrisky. You failed in your duty. You don't know where to put Bobrisky. And then embarrass Nigeria as a country in the public forum that is being transmitted publicly that you don't know whether he's a man or he's a woman and there is no provision for it. That was why you gave him a private place. Did you try to notify the public? It was a public case. Did you make it public? Did you give reports to the public to say this is what is going on? This is where it is. This is what we want to do. No. Because bojú-bojú lẹ ń ṣe fún wa. You are doing bojú-bojú. Oh, olóró ń bọ̀. Oh, ẹ paramọ́. That is what you guys are doing for us. But we understand better now. And Mama, you are just disgracing yourself as the leaders of that country with what you are doing. Continue to showcase your stupidity. Continue to showcase your àìpérí. Continue to showcase orí burúkú tẹ́ ń ṣe. The world is watching. The world is looking. They are looking at you. They will never consider you a good country. They will never consider you what's kini. Wọ́n máa wò yín ní. Wọ́n ò rí ti yín rò. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n mọ bó ṣe ń rò. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa polè wá jẹ, ẹ̀yin lẹ máa polóko wá mu. So they are just looking at you guys. You think you are fooling the international world? You are not fooling them. ṣé wọ́n ṣe ń ṣèlú tí wọ́n nìyẹn? And once any one of you sick, you don't stay in Nigeria, you run out of the country to go and treat yourself. Ṣé yóò dúró sí Nigeria kan pa yín dànù? Kó tiẹ̀ bá wa pa yín káráyé gbé. The same doctor that is treating the public, can't allow them to treat you. You run out of Nigeria. How many times does the leaders of this country that we are, do you see them traveling out for medical help? How many times? Like to come to Nigeria or come to Africa for treatment. They stay in their country. All of you, Korito for yen ti gbe private jet, eti sá lọ. Eti sá kúrò nlu because eti balu yen jẹ́. Ẹ bàjẹ́, one person will be having 20 cars in a country where people are hungry. One person will be boasting of 20 houses. And nobody is investigating. Where is that money coming from? How did they get the money? A 30-year-old will boast of riches that they can't trace. And that is why the lack of Bobrisky can be flaunting money anyhow. It's not the problem of that country. The leaders are the problem. Who are the people funding Bobrisky? See God job or investigate that or joy. To fi wá dologun Godfather. Who are the people? Who are the people? Ẹ wo ru later ọmọ yẹn ń gbé now. Iṣẹ́ wo ló fapá ṣe? We celebrate nonsense and jawajantis in that country. We won't know the source of the income of some people. Once they have money, they carry big car. We start, God forbid, we start worshiping them without knowing their source of income. Somebody that you don't know, how many years, before you can get some things, you will have worked on some certain years. And one person will carry 30 car, 20 car. I saw Dino Milaye with his fleet of cars, to kakri bobo streets, very repulsive. And that's a leader of a country where his consistency, Kosono Gidi, Hospital Gidi, he parked different type of expensive cars. Oto, he said his garage is full. He now lined them outside the streets. And he's surrounded by people that are hungry. He's surrounded by people that cannot even afford to go to school. He's surrounded by people that are sick on the hospital. For crying out loud. What sort of mindsets nípa owó la ní as a people? I saw the video and I was like, what is this guy flaunting? What is this not? I have to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have to go. Thank you everybody on YouTube.